Hello, everyone, and we're back again. Another show connected with E. I am your host, Imaya. Also, to the left of me,
Nia, aka Nia No Long.
yes, shout out to our other host. Back with you every Monday, connected with E, bringing the world to Charlotte, Charlotte to the world. Yay! I'm remembering it.
Yeah.
It took me so long. I'm not good with riddles. What's that riddle Miss Hargrove had in middle school? Excuses are useless
to
tools.
the competent. That's not a riddle. That's a damn quote.
Well, what is
That's a saying.
But I'm bad at whatever sayings, riddles. I'm bad at all that. But do you remember it?
That
Yeah.
was it.
That was
Excuses
it.
are useless tools of the company used to build monuments to nothingness.
Say it again.
Excuses are useless tools of the incompetent used to build monuments of nothingness.
Okay, Percy, you had to, yeah. But all those good things. So shout out to me. I'm getting, bringing the world to Charlotte, Charlotte to the world. But of course, shouting out some local artists, shouting out some businesses, restaurants, just things that are going on around the city. So yes, shout out to Connected with E every Monday. Today we have a special guest though. We've been having special guests lately.
I know.
Yes. We have Giante Baker.
Woo!
You have your clap hands. So yes, which thank you so much for coming out.
Yeah.
and
You're
joining
welcome.
us.
Thanks for having me,
I
guys.
appreciate you for coming. I love your hat.
Thank
You
you.
crochet?
I do not, but this is like my signature look. I love the crochet hats.
I love it.
I was gonna say I love the performance. Last time I seen you, I want to say the music fest.
Mhm.
We were at the music fest.
I
Did a
love-
great job.
Thank you.
Actually turned the performance. Turn us up a little. Sometimes we can be performers after performer artists, which all the artists are great, but sometimes you may have just that one or two that just brings up the crowd. And so definitely I remember that you got off stage, you interacted with the crowd.
Mhm.
So yes, definitely set yourself apart.
Thank
So,
you. I had fun.
Shout
too.
out to Miss Baker. We're definitely going to interview her today and have some great things. But we're going to start off with our business of the week, friend. What is our
We have a business of the week that is just near and dear to our hearts.
I actually ate there this weekend. It was a great time. I had a great time.
Mr. Charles Chicken and Fish. Have you been?
I have not.
It's a Charlotte. Well, it is. The original was a Charlotte staple, but now they have branched out and they've created a second location. I believe it is off of Graham Street, like in the where is it? At? I know I pass it all the time. It's on the corner. I think it's going towards Graham, ain't it?
I don't know what some avenue, but yeah, it's right near Graham.
Yeah. So it's Mr. Charles Chicken and Fish. If you're hunting for soul food near you, welcome home. Mr. Charles Chicken and Fish serves up the southern staples that never miss: golden fried chicken, craveable size, and wings that show up loud and seasoned. Whether you're grabbing takeout, feeding the family, or meeting friends, this is a southern food in Charlotte, North Carolina that hits like a warm hug. And they have drinks.
And they have,
And they have
a bar. I love the
They've
yes, they
upgraded.
have a bar. So
Yeah,
shout
shout out to them.
Shout out.
Do you like chicken and fish? What's your
I
favorite
love
meat?
chicken and fish. I love anything soul food. I don't like anything bougie.
Yeah, that's right. I know people always be like, "Oh, why you don't?" I'd rather go to Longhorn than STK.
Yes.
I like my portions. I don't like the plain.
I told you about that. Lord rest my grandmother's soul. But what was we at?
Roof Chris, was it Roof Chris?
No, not Roof Kiss. We were one of those steakhouse downtown. But my grandmother has passed. But that's the last memory she will remember of you all. Is that little piece of steak that they
How
gave.
disgusted
She was very disgusted.
I understand.
She was very disgusted. The elderly do not play about
So
that.
they upgraded without forgetting their roots, and that's a big deal because a lot of people
What was
upgrade and
it?
forget.
I forgot we were somewhere, but it was maybe something house, but I don't know. But little steak, big price. How about a big steak, little price?
Never.
Just steal the steak.
Never, exactly.
Just steal.
Just give me the whole cow.
Just steal the steak. But yes, so we have an amazing guest today, Giante Baker. So just want to say thank you so much for coming out. Please, we're going to be, we talk about everything, anything. It's going to be fun, very loose, very
Consider a big girl talk because you see how our conversations go. We go from here to there, and we're like we've been on the phone for 3 hours.
Okay.
So of course I said your name, but I want you to introduce the people to yourself. Who
I
are you?
am Giante Baker from Little Old Rock Hill, South Carolina, guys.
Oh, that's South Carolina.
Mm-hmm. R&B singer and songwriter. I really do this. I don't come to play.
Okay. Listen, I don't. Listen, nobody will want to even, think to even play as far as, the competition they will bring to you. Because like I said, I felt as if, when you got off stage and the first time me meeting you, just as far as, I don't know. I don't know how long you've been doing this. So I was gonna say if you could tell us a bit journey about yourself as far as how long you've been doing music, because it seemed like to me you were very comfortable,
Very natural.
very on the stage.
So the singing runs in my family. Kind of started singing when I was like 3. My grandmother sings. My great grandmother and all her sisters did. So I kind of started off like that. I have an uncle who has passed, but he started me when I was maybe 9 or 10 singing. So I learned how to do studio and make beats and learn different instruments. So it does come natural. My talent is very natural, but I've been doing this for a long time. Really started taking it serious last year, 2025,
Okay.
September, November-ish, and just took off from there. I hit the ground running.
Okay, definitely. I was just going to say, so it runs in the family. Now,
Mhm.
as far as you were saying, did it trickle off into school? Were you into like, what are they called? I'm not gonna say pageants, Lord, talent shows. Or did you do plays? Were you like a theater kid, or arts kid?
I did some talent shows, but my grandparents kept me in like dance, tap, jazz, lyrical, of such. But I did singing there as well. So that stage presence helped me with a lot going forward.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you spoke of where you from. Now, do you want to shout out your high school or anything? Did you, can people say no? I remember sister used to be
Yeah,
tapping in, but
Northwestern High School, Saluda Trail Middle School. I went to all elementaries, but Flint Hill, South Carolina is where I'm from. Everybody will know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of, because we just kind of digging into the past. Now, being from South Carolina, and mind you, you got a lot of artists actually are mind you, artists been coming from the Carolinas. Shout out to the Carolinas, period. But just as far as having any inspiration, have you had any inspiration from outside sources, or just being from South Carolina, or
yes, when I
any networking connections?
Started taking this seriously, Michi Balboa pulled me out of my house by my feet and made me go sing. So he's a big inspiration. He's like my music mentor. If I have problems or stumbling on any beats or lyrics or how I think things should go, I can call him. Lord G, I've been recording with him since I started, and he's very much my inspiration. Also my friends, my cousin girl, my manager, Akeem Hoover. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. So like I said, shout out to South Carolina. We always, one thing about me, I'm gonna rep my city.
Of course.
I'm gonna love the little old city we have of Charlotte. But so what inspired you? I know you said it came naturally, but you say you took it serious about a year ago. What actually was the trigger to be like,
So I've always wanted to sing and take it seriously, but I went through a lot of things with my health. I went through a long 5-year streak with that. But around that time in November, my granddaddy had a stroke on a cruise, and that kind of made me look at things differently. Like I sang about all my feelings instead of crying or venting them. I put them in songs. So that was very much inspiration for me to just go, gave me the kick I needed. Like I kind of want to make something myself or make him feel like I'm going to make it without him being here.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Lord, shout out to granddaddy, please. Lord have mercy. My grandma passed too the last year, so just grandparents, they love to just go.
They do.
They can't just stay forever,
and they're not gonna stop no matter what happens.
Yeah.
They just want to go. So that's more motivation for me. Nothing stops you. I don't care what comes in your way. Go see the world. Live your life. Live your dreams. You only get one life.
You only do. Yeah. Absolutely. Dang, it makes me feel like that's what my grandmother was saying.
That's what she was saying.
Yeah, that's what she was saying before, And it's just side note, like Nia said, we get off topic, and she didn't care. She was ready to go. I don't know about she was like, "Grandma, please."
Yeah, they already tell you like what they want,
Yeah.
and if my wife
like,
leaves before me, this should happen, and they are at peace with it.
Yeah. This makes you realize, like you said, live your life, and as far as just put those talents out there. So, as far as you being an artist, so when the last time I seen you, it was you sung more R&B. But as far as what type of style would you say describe yourself?
I'm very much a mixture of R&B, soul, little pop, jazz. I incorporate that in all of my songs. It's not just a genre. I am doing my own lane, so it's a mixture of all of that in one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what is more you like lean towards more too, or you just kind of like whatever the vibe is at the
More
moment?
towards R&B, but I really go towards my feelings. So if it's giving sad, sexy, uplifting, yeah, it kind of goes with that.
Okay. So speaking of that, can you walk us through like a creative process? So if you create a song and you start your song,
So I mainly go off my feelings. So I do have a book. I jot all my feelings down. Depending on how I'm feeling, I write as if I'm writing poetry.
okay.
So as I'm writing it, I may change things along the way, but I go in to incorporate my instrumental and the feelings go with that. So if I need to add horns or pianos to incorporate that feeling, I do that. And it changes along the way, whether I need to change words and notes. I work on my notes for a good week.
So this is therapy for you.
It is.
Yeah, it's therapy.
I have to be one with my instrument. So I may listen to the instrumental for a good 2 weeks before
Right.
you may see me move my hand a lot when I'm singing. Those are the instruments.
Mm-hmm.
So that helps me a lot. So it's all about my emotions. I speak my truth, whether I've seen it, felt it, or experienced it.
No. And as far as that like creative process, could a song take like a day? Could it take a year? Could it take
I've
what?
never spent a year, but I spent 3 days writing a song.
And even with that, does revision or like probably more creative ad libs or taking out, does that always continue
So
to
I
happen?
always come out with just verses, hook, bridge. The ad libs come different. I really have to record myself singing it. I listen to it for a good week, and the ad libs come after.
Okay. Now, as far as like I'm not gonna say a favorite song, but because as far as being, well, I'll say how you've been doing it for about a year, correct? You saying as far as taking it seriously, about a year. Now, any projects or any specific songs that was like, okay, that's my baby. That's really what I put my heart into.
So every time I record a song, it's my favorite song.
That's
That's how it should
that's
be.
It's like it gets better as it goes. But my project, I am doing a love language journey where I will be releasing a single every 4th of the month for the next maybe 5 or 6 months.
that is good.
So we're building up on my journey. You guys are going with me along the way as I show you how I'm becoming me.
Yeah. Now, would you like be dropping? Because what was it, Justin? I'm a Justin Bieber fan on the low. Stop a little bit. No, stop. I'm proud and I'm loud.
Okay.
I'm proud and I'm loud. I do love me some Justin. But Justin did that a couple years ago. He dropped a song every, and it gave that nice anticipation and like, what is the artist coming with? Now, would you be like dropping little snippets like on your Instagram to us to like give us a little 30-second?
I would have visuals for every song that I drop, a story before the song begins to let you know what the song is about, where it's coming from, what led me to writing it. So yes, I will have all of that.
Yeah, that's what I think that would be like so, definitely creative, kind of like even out the box. And it's like, who doesn't love a music video? Shout out to music. And I'm happy the artists are coming back with music videos. I don't know where this little, and I guess COVID.
We need
COVID.
them.
Yeah, COVID. Okay, yeah. COVID maybe slowed some things down. But I feel like sometimes the music video can make the song.
The music video helps these songs.
Yeah, like definitely. So, so as far as, we want to kind of pivot a different way. Any challenges that you have maybe faced or encountered?
And I want to add to that question. I know that's the next question. I know you say we're from Rock Hill, and that's kind of like a sister city to Charlotte. Now, I would like to know, do you like, because a lot of people, Charlotte has a bad rap about not being supportive of its artists. And I don't know if is the environment in South Carolina the same, or have you gotten more love in Charlotte or coming across the border? That's why
I'm going to say, starting off, I didn't have much support.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't stop me. I mean, I had people that's been following me since I've been a kid and know, okay, she sings, funerals, weddings, this girl can sing. But as far as going towards my dreams, no, you start off with people saying they're behind you.
Right.
But they don't follow you. They don't share. They don't call. They don't ask how they can help. You just have to believe in yourself and keep going. So now that I'm here, I have a lot of people that's supporting. I expected that.
Right.
But but the city does come together. Your city will come together for you. It's just how, you present it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you said something in the little, so your perspective is more so like, hey, what you do as the artist is what you put out.
My vision is my
It
vision.
is, because if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? If you're not rooting for you, who's going to root for you? If you're not giving your all, who's going to give their all for you?
And
So once
Charlotte-
you show them, like, I'm going to put in the work, I don't care, I'm going to do it. So now I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. So when you get where you're going, then the city comes together for you as a whole.
Yeah.
That's a good perspective.
So you can't look at it like, oh, they're hating, this person isn't doing this and that. This is my dream. So in order for me to believe in my dream and want them to, I have to believe in myself first.
Listen, I like that. See, I like that perspective because, at the end of the granted, we could say this, we could say that, but at the end of the day, it's support from one city not going to stop you from doing what you want and to have your life. I don't think so. So
It shouldn't.
I agree. I'm definitely with your side. But I was going to ask, as far as any current projects that you're working on that you will be putting out soon, or that you're kind of like, I know you were saying that you have your project coming with your you said 4th of the month.
Mhm.
But besides that, any other songs or any maybe features that you got going on, or any events?
Yeah, so I'm working on an event that I will be doing locally in my city, kind of like a concert, a show, and we're putting that together now. So stay posted for more info on that. Yes, I have my things going on with LA, but that's more info coming.
Absolutely. Listen, gotta keep
Little snippets, quiet on the creek. Yeah.
Yeah.
you gotta cut. Maybe somebody just wanted to throw that in there. But yeah, so any advice that you would like give to others that are either coming up, first year, even the vets, any type of,
So the vets, I'm looking for advice from you guys.
right.
But for people coming up, just keep believing in yourself. Stay grounded. Like, believe in you. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, because you can. That's my advice.
Yeah. So have you ever felt in a situation like, I was saying, as far as any challenges, but any pushback or any like,
Man, I wanted to
We
quit
don't stop.
27 times.
she's counted on her fingers and toes.
I'm talking about, it's not easy. It's hard
Mhm.
because you're doubted, and you feel like, oh, I'm in this by myself, but you got to keep going. So yeah, I've been wanting to quit a lot, but I have my support people to be like, no, girl, get up. You're going to keep going. You're stronger than this. You've been through worse. Or I may look at some things I've been through, or look at other people's situation and see that things could be harder. So keep going, because I'm almost there. Like, it's raining and it's storming, but it can't storm all the time. The sun got to shine.
No, we cannot.
I'm at the end.
Yeah,
I'm about to shine, girl.
And listen, you still listen. We're still on your journey. I'm gonna say if you don't, well, okay. Now I'm gonna say you don't have to say, but as far as the age range, as far as that,
Girl, I'm young.
that is.
That's right.
No. But as far, I was just saying, being a young lady, and I think you definitely have more time beyond time to just, continue to follow your dreams. I'm following my dreams too. I just wanted to throw that out there as far as, I'm going to say as far as you're young and I still know,
Girl, follow all your dreams. This is
never
my
too
second
late.
dream that I'm following.
What was the first one?
Nursing.
Hmm.
I did that being a single mom, worked all day, took my kids to school, came home, did my schoolwork, went to work, went to school at night, did the same thing over and over again for 2 years. Executed that, and this was my second dream. You can do it. Just keep it going.
Keep going. Consistency.
Absolutely. Did you like doing that as far as?
I love it. I actually love it. So I don't do that right now because I'm pursuing this, but I love it. Like, I love being in the hospital. I love the excitement, my adrenaline rush when it's emergency. You never know what's what.
Kind of, I'm not gonna say similar to the entertainment, but it just got that same kind of.
It is, and music is kind of like medicine to me. It's healing in some sense. So it all works in one.
Yeah, one setting. So you mentioned being a mom. Is that a motivation as well? As far as
Yes, I gotta get rich before they get teenagers. So I gotta do something. They're so expensive. They're very spoiled. So I love being a mom though. I have 2 girls. They're amazing.
A girl mom.
Yes.
Shout out to the girl moms.
Yeah.
But so I was going to ask, as far as, moving forward, trugging along, do you have any, of course, you don't want to just put out all your dreams and aspirations, but any goals or any things that you would just maybe like to finish or accomplish within the next year or two, or, just anything that you may see yourself?
Yeah, I want to move to LA.
Los
In a year.
Angeles.
Let's
Good.
manifest.
Yes.
Speak it, it should come true.
That's right. What you like about LA?
Girl, I feel like home. You get on the top, you see the lights and the Hollywood sign. Like, it's amazing. In some parts, it's quiet. It's always something going on.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
I heard the weather's nice.
It is.
It's not.
very
They don't
nice.
get too hot.
It's
right?
hot. It's a
hot.
different kind of heat. Okay, I'm gonna say that here at 5, 6 o'clock p.m. it's very hot. There
Yes.
it's cooling off. The wind is blowing. It's beautiful.
Ooh, in the beach.
I haven't been there, but I can't wait to go. It was all work, business. while
So
I was
have
there.
you was there for a moment?
I was there for a minute, and I did not go to play. I went
Yeah,
to
you
work.
went to
Work.
So next time you want to just do a
No,
little play.
next time it's gonna be work. Maybe the next 2 times will be work, and then we will play later.
Yes. That's what it's about. So right now I can tell you in grind mode as far
Mhm.
as, definitely getting those, getting your name off there. And that's really, that's one thing about it, because we're still in that grind mode too, just trying to get yourself out there.
You always
Get
gotta
out to
stay
the
in grind
community.
mode, no matter how far you get, because you
Right.
should never be comfortable. You should
There's no
always
growth
go
and comfortability.
above.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get too comfortable, it's time to elevate. What can I do next? How can I improve?
So how do you, I will say, we work, but how do you stay grounded? How do you recharge? How do you take a moment to woosah?
I have to wake up early morning and sit on my porch and come one with nature, because girl, it's hard.
Mhm.
You have some time to yourself.
You do. But you have to really have that time with yourself. I mean, quiet, no music, no nothing, just quiet, and just everything around you has to be quiet. And just come one with nature. That's my motivation. Meditation in the morning. That's just my time to myself. I may be up at 5, 6 in the morning. I'm out there with the birds chirping on my porch. Yeah,
And
that's
just
my time.
recharging. Now, sometimes do you ever get those downloads? Does the artist ever kick in sometimes? Do you
All
get
the
those little
time.
boop, boop, boop?
And all the time. I have unfinished notes in my phone, or I can make 4 songs in one night because my head just won't move. I can't put all this in one song. Let's do another one. Yeah, that's always kicking in. I didn't really know how that worked at first, but one day it just kicked in, and I just started writing everything down. So that's always working. The download. Maybe I'm being supposed to.
Yeah, listen, I would say, so have you, in it, I know you mentioned it, but have you always felt like, even as a little girl, like,
I was gonna be a
know-
star.
Yeah.
My great grandma told me when I was little, like, you're the one, you're gonna break generational curses. You were chosen, but I never understood that until this year.
When you see it, when things are, appearing and happening just within your eyes, it's like, wow, especially put in the work. When you put in the work and I was listening to somebody the other day, and that's all, you can pray, you can manifest, you can say what you want, but as long as you put in some good work behind it and have great intentions, it will, come through. So
You do. You have to be genuine, and when you ask God to lead your steps, you got to be willing to follow, and you ain't gonna like everything He gonna reveal,
Yeah.
Lord. Yeah.
did you have to cut some places, things?
Man, listen, people
off?
was falling off left and right, and I just
Off
kept
the bone.
saying, leading up to going to LA, like, Lord, why? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it, but at the same time, you shouldn't question Him because I asked for this. So it's just like, okay, but now I have to ask for understanding because people fell off left and right, and I ended up with the same people I started with. So is that not a sign? Does God bring you in full circle and aligns you with the people that you need to be with? That's why you should stay grounded, because you will never see underneath the veil.
Absolutely. So I know you say you were a nurse, but because I always like to ask our people that we interview that come in, if you wasn't doing what you do now, what would you like? What's like a hidden talent or something that you would pursue besides being an
I would
artist?
probably model, maybe write books.
Because I know you mentioned poetry. Now, does poetry? Because I've noticed with a lot of artists and poetry, they just go hand in hand. Is that something as far as can you turn a poem into a song? Have you done that before?
That's what I do. So I write the poem first. It incorporates there. That may be part of the first verse, second verse, the hook. I make that, and the bridge comes with this like full feeling. You got to go in on that part.
Oh wow. Got you. So if you could shout out one of your songs right now, what's like one of your favorites that you would love for the artist to just
always on all platforms, y'all. Spotify, YouTube, Apple Play. Go hit play every day, all day.
Always. Now with always, what is always about? Now I'm curious.
Mhm. You said it comes from a place.
It does. Always.
Story.
It's a kind of sacred place. You find someone that you have that love for.
Mhm.
No matter what happens, it'll never change. You know,
Mhm.
it's always. That's what it's about.
I love that. I'm gonna take a listen. So please, everybody, go check out Always. So you know, definitely, I want to thank you for coming
You're
out for
welcome.
sure.
Thanks for having me, girl.
Yes, yes, yes. You have to come again.
I will. Anytime. I will be here.
Absolutely.
I won't be nervous next time. We can go.
No, you listen.
Yeah,
You
we
kick
gonna have
our
a
feet
shot.
up and yeah.
Yeah, and listen, we finna. I mean, I always like to give the artist option. So usually after the interview, I like to either play a game with the artist. I like to talk about what's going on. We can like have some conversations, or I like to, if the artist, if you have something to do, we can go on the commercial break. So I didn't know if you wanted to just kick it with us for, I guess, about 20 minutes. And maybe talk about
If
some
that's
stuff.
what y'all want to do.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about some stuff. I'm gonna be honest. Life has just, been lifing for me, guys. I don't know about you all, but life has been lifing for me. But shout out to the summer. It's been a good summertime.
Yes.
It's been a lot of things going on.
I don't know. You hesitated.
What's
Summer been rough.
Summer been
Especially
rough?
these kids
It's been
go back
hot.
to school. Summer has been rough, y'all. It's been hot. But I've been working nonstop, so it's not been like a summer vacation for myself. So
Yeah.
But I feel like, shout out to just artists and even yourself and just people out there, working hard for your dreams. You're planting fruits, you're planting seeds.
Mhm.
So you can, relax and have that woosah. So,
right.
definitely. And even though, of course, it was work. I mean, shout out to going to LA. People
Girl, it was fun.
don't get that opportunity to on the
No.
left end. I would have been like,
I was pictures, videos everywhere.
Michael.
you ain't want no crazy color, child. Is that a thing
What?
with that color thing? Or you wasn't on the side. They be like, you can't wear certain colors.
See, no, we ain't do none of that.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
We're gonna go where all colors are welcome.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
what
we
they
don't.
do say. This
Yeah,
don't
no.
go down there. Why would you go there?
Yeah, we're
with
not going.
That's the
tourists?
thing. Yeah, no.
Yeah, stay
Yeah,
where y'all supposed to be
scary.
at.
Yeah, you don't supposed to go anywhere when
Right.
you visit somewhere. You just stay in a tourist area.
Right. What you want to go see Crenshaw for?
You kidnapped.
Right. Stay in mind.
But we love to talk to the artists about what's going on and the things in the world. So yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and talk about this. I don't know if y'all watched the little FIA World Cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't watched that? You're not into soccer? I was in it a little bit because it's always gonna tie back to black people. Why black people get so much? Why do they gave us a rough time in the FIA World Cup. Shout out to Spain. I guess Spain won, But
They all look black to me. I was kind of confused. I said they're not black.
But no, they're saying, they just give black people a hard time. They give us a hard
Everybody
time.
up there was darker than me.
And the only reason why I know is shout out to Speed, that boy Speed.
I seen they was calling him all types of words. What was that about?
Monkeys, and I don't understand that. So yeah, I don't, What's your-
understand?
well, I understand it, but it's just like I don't.
You talking about the racism?
I understand the racism. I get the racism. Am I even opposed to racism? I don't even know at this point. You can't even at this point. I don't know because you bring your money. You are coming down. I just don't.
But I'm confused. Who's the monkey? Because they are all black.
Not to the people, but I just say
The
that
people that I seen on the TV who won. You talking about Spain won the World Cup, right?
yeah.
They were all the main person was dark. That's what I
I
said.
don't
Oh, they
know.
say they're not black.
That's why I said black people, we get a rough time. I don't know what it is about us. I just had to bring it up. That was just on my chest.
I did see they was calling all
Yeah, it
monkey,
was just
ooh,
bad,
all type of
especially-
stuff. I seen that. But you
shout
gotta think
out-
nobody does racism better than the originals, and Europeans are the originators.
Yeah. But I just don't understand. I don't understand. I get it, but it's just like, please, at this point. But I mean, hey, but like I said, I just wanted to talk about that real quick.
It's almost football season and important news.
Yeah, it's actually more important news. But also, what was I gonna say? As far as, have y'all been keeping up with like I said, we've been trying to keep up with that Nolan. What's his name?
Nolan Wells.
Nolan Wells. Because I wouldn't even imagine. I'm not a mother yet. But even having girls, I would still say it doesn't matter. But as a mother, how do you feel as far as if you would get a call, right? Say one of your girls was at a party and just,
I
the
wouldn't get the
rest.
call.
The rest, unfortunately. Just, how would that, as far as from your perspective, does that make sense to you? Is that
We're gonna talk about what I do. Or
Wait,
Wait, hold on. We just saying
both. You can say what you could do.
I don't like to
Yeah.
answer
Or-
questions like that because it's different. You can't ever say what you would do or how you would look at it until you're in that point. But when it comes to someone's kid, I'm gonna do anything for my kid. I don't care what it is. I mean, I'm gonna go to the end of the earth, to hell and back for mine. So I don't like to answer questions like that because that's a very iffy subject. Because I mean, everybody, as a parent, as a mother, yeah, you're gonna do whatever you can for your kid, bro. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna lay down for you and let you go live freely. So I don't want to answer that question.
No, absolutely.
Because I'm gonna do whatever
Yeah.
for my kids.
No, absolutely. And I just feel like, as far as just it doesn't, to me, I don't understand as simply as why can't a conversation be had? No conversation has been had as far as as far as the young guys that was with him. There was a group of people that was with him before he passed. So just as far as them not having no conversation, like I wouldn't, as just a parent, person of, even not even a parent, a person of interest who is interested in the case, it's just that don't even make sense as far as why.
Are you saying the police haven't talked to the parents?
No, well they talked to the parents, but they haven't as far as no engagement. It's like, oh, he was with this group. Oh no, he was with that group.
That's how they do. So
Yeah.
it's very important to teach your kids at home how to read through that and how to trust and what to look for and what to not fall for. It's very important. It starts at home. My kids are going to know. It's going to be certain people they're not going to be with. They're going to be able to see through that. Like, you got to teach them at home because they're going to be tricked. The system is set up to trick our children. So we don't teach them at home because we've been tricked. So that's why you have to be grounded so that you can teach your kids to be grounded. Not in their way, but in our way. So learn your kids and teach them how to be themselves, in a good way. But they have to be able to read through that because that's how they get all our kids. It's all a trap.
Yeah,
and our kids are different. This new generation is different. I think they are born to, be equipped for what's to come in 2030 or whatever. They're harder than us, but you have to teach them because they're setting our kids up to be trapped. So if they can't see or maneuver around it, that's what we're going to get every time.
Do they have an autopsy? What did they say?
Yeah,
I haven't. I mean, I've most definitely seen a lot of the. I haven't got all the details of that story. I just know I see that picture of him with those 3 white people, and I have this thing. I'm not too fond of being the minority in a lot of different situations. I need to know some more about that. It's a shame.
And because I think this.
Why was he the only black person?
Yeah, I think this falls in a different conversation.
I don't understand. Yeah, I was saying, what's that
we're
about?
gonna trickle on to. I've never.
That's why I like the you should raise when I don't have any kids either, but it's very important for my children to be around thriving black people. And what I mean by that, it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with diversity, but I'm just trying to figure out why was he the only black person in this picture?
That
in Mississippi,
and it's like why that's the thing.
It's a thing.
That's the thing. No, everybody knows that's the thing, and I'm not saying with all black people, but I don't know what's this thing of, and I'm not saying that this is his family in particular. I'm just saying in general, the whole, in order for us to make it, we gotta.
And white areas ain't always safe.
We gotta, in order for us
why is he the minority?
In order for us to be up one, we want our kids to be here. But
that's
do
the
you
trap.
really want us to be here?
You get them there, they're the minority, and they do whatever they want to them. They set them up for whatever, and you can't see because I grew up around these people, but you are not the same. Because I didn't teach you that you're not the same as these people. I don't care how far you get, and they hate when we are smarter. And because we are smarter, we are better. So once they see that, they're going to knock you down any way they can because they never want you to be above them. But if our kids don't know, how are they going to be able to tell? They're going to set up for the trap every time. They're going to keep rolling them in mats and leaving them in ditches.
I'm still
because they can't tell.
Right.
They don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't know the difference.
And I feel like it's hard. People are gonna be like it's harsh or whatever. But that's my first thing is why was this black man surrounded by nothing but white people?
Okay.
The picture I seen, it was a pan. It looked like it was like a boat party, and I did not see one speck of black. I'm not putting the blame on nobody, but I'm just trying to figure out why was that black king even surrounded by that. But that's why y'all know that man on social media.
Because I got a couple pictures of me being the only black person.
I'm glad you made it out because they're not making it out.
I got a couple pictures.
I was the only black girl in my dance class, but my grandma never played. Oh, you're not spending the night. You're not going. Like, it was never that. I was always taught to see the difference. And girl, you crying laughing over here.
I was in the woods. I was in
I'm-
Timbuktu. I was in Lord. They could have just took
Yeah,
me.
they could have buried you. And guess what? Their parents was gonna cover it up, and they never would have investigated, did an autopsy. Guess why? Because you're black.
Somebody
Oh,
daddy in the
God.
FBI.
And you couldn't even see that they was gonna set your ass up.
Because I was having a good time. I mean, I was
Yeah,
on
no.
the trip.
That's how they
It
do.
reminds me of that
I was
story.
high
It's
on
so
the
many,
mountain.
what's that story about the black lady who I
High
think
on
there was
the
like soccer moms or football moms, and it's a picture. She went to like a mom slumber party.
Yes.
And then come to her
And
and
she's
then
the only
come
black
back.
person, and she didn't come back, and they was trying to, and the dad and the husband was the party. It's all please.
And they cover it all up.
Y'all not bigger than the program. That's what I wanted to say. That was my comment. You black people, you're never bigger than the program.
Never.
You're never.
I don't care
bigger.
how many
How much
degrees you
money
get,
you
how
got.
much money, how
You
smart you
move.
are. They're gonna knock you down every way. You just
Yeah.
gotta know that we are them and
Yeah.
move. Play. You gotta play their game.
But RPT, I hope that they get justice. I don't think they will.
They're not-
Yeah.
Hopefully, they get some type of peace in their story.
Just with the old
That's
what's his name? Anthony. Was it Carmelo Anthony?
Mhm.
Oh,
The
yeah.
guy, yeah. This is
again.
terrible.
What was that? That was in the middle of Texas.
Yeah.
Bumblefuck Texas.
Yeah, it's just high.
Y'all better stop
Where
playing
was
with these
it?
people.
But I'm telling you.
Comma.
But we're gonna turn pivot. Shout out to, we was downtown. We didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what happened, but the Usher and Chris Brown concert came. Are you an Usher and Chris Brown fan?
I like them. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite Usher song?
I like his old stuff, man.
That's always
Let
the
It
best.
Burn. That whole album
Mhm.
was, I think, one of his best confessions.
Yes.
That whole album.
I was gonna say, as far as Chris, what's your favorite Chris song? And did you like grow up on Chris, as far as like
Kinda grew up on him,
seeing
but kind of different. I like Chris Brown and some of his songs, but it was a thing with him and Omarion. So I didn't really like Chris Brown at first.
Like the Marion.
I liked him, but now I don't. So
They say ever since they say he be doing anything.
yeah, I don't like him.
They say he be get up there. So we
You
like
like
that.
He do be doing anything.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Marion though. Listen, shout out to now, as far as being artists and upcoming artists, we saying these names. I'm not gonna say do you still get like starstruck, but is it different now being behind the scenes and being an artist yourself and knowing how it is?
You always get starstruck,
Okay.
kind of, but you gotta play it cool, cause you're the star, but no, baby, go in there like I'm the star.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? I'm
Right.
Beyonce. That's how I be trying to do, but I be really like when I get by myself, I be screaming.
Oh my gosh. Who have you? Okay, the last people we interviewed, they dropped the bomb on us. Now I ain't good. Now, rest in peace, they met Maya Angelou. That's what I said. I was like, perform for her. Now that was auntie and uncle and them. So who has been a person that you've met?
Just exhibit, y'all. And it was so like,
Exhibit.
What?
Wait, that's so real.
That is random.
Oh my God, yeah.
I went to the studio.
Did he have his braids?
He did have his braids, and his
See,
teeth
that's
is
a-
white.
I
You
guess
see that
that's
sign up there? It's white. It's pearly white. Oh my God, his teeth so white.
Oh, we
Exhibit.
shout out to Exhibit.
That basically means you bet Dr. Dre if you met Exhibit.
Yeah.
No, she said no.
Hopefully
It's a different
soon.
beast.
Yeah, but I was just gonna say thank you so much, of course, coming with us. Coming with us. Well, actually, coming with us on this journey. That's why I always like to say this is a journey. Y'all help us, we help you all. We just
Of
want to
course.
stay connected in the city. So, like I said, thank you so much for coming.
You're
We still
welcome.
got couple minutes left, so definitely. I was just thinking about this. Are you recently performing or going to perform at one of our events coming up? I know we have.
I'm not sure, guys.
I know we have our hip hop concert, and I didn't know if.
I don't know, but we will let you know soon.
Okay, definitely. But
The Queen City Award.
the Queens. Oh, so
She
you'll
gonna
be.
a highlight.
Oh yeah, the Queen City Awards.
And that's not a ghost, people. That is a person in the room. Sometimes you gotta shout out.
Oh,
What
who
did you
is
say?
that? Yeah, like yeah.
But
they
Shout out to my
can't-
manager, guys.
Yeah, they come be like, who said that?
that?
It was a ghost. So you'll be at the Queen City Awards.
I will.
Did you go last year by chance?
No,
This will be the first year.
it will.
This will be very, very fun. Good
It
time.
will, and I'm not coming to play, y'all. It's gonna be a
Listen.
good performance.
Listen, I'm very, very excited. Like I said, you killed it the last time.
Thanks.
That's why I was like, hopefully, well, we used to do these things called Friday Night Lives. Which I'm not saying you're so more professional than that, but our Friday there for everybody. But it get a little ratchet.
No,
with
that's
the Friday
weird.
Night
It don't
Live.
get ratchet. It's drinks flowing. People are having a good time.
Yeah, it's having a
and
good
we have
time.
great artists come out and do their
So
thing.
definitely, if we have one of those, I would love to see if you might can just you don't have to perform. Just come and you might just 2-step and shot away.
All right, just reach out to my manager and I'll be there.
Absolutely. So we want to shout out some events that we have. So every Monday, of course, Connected with E. We have our hip hop bingo August 28th. So that's exciting. Very excited for the hip hop bingo.
Okay.
That's why, and also our Connected hip hop concert August 29th. So that is
Michael
exciting.
Jackson's birthday.
That is Michael Jackson's
It
birthday.
is.
The death is June.
I love Michael Jackson.
Oh, shout out to Michael Jackson. The death is June. The birthday August. Okay, I have to, We have our Stella Celebrity Basketball game that's coming up. So I'm pretty sure just a bunch of cool basketball people that are coming around, just going to play basketball, or just some celebrities that are going to play basketball. So I will be there. We'll try to make sure to support. And then we have our Poetry in Motion competition that will be back. I swore it was season 4, but it's saying season 3. I thought we was on season 4.
Okay.
Like I said, maybe it is season 3. And like we said before, the Queen City Awards, November 21st.
It's a big deal. I think it's an anniversary year, right?
Yes, the 20th. If I'm not mistaken, it's the 20th. So Kev has, I think they already got like submissions for nominations and everything. So definitely please check out the Queen City Awards on Instagram and also Connected on Instagram to definitely keep update with that. But like you were saying, we'll definitely see you at the Queen City Awards, of course. But hopefully she can bless us with her presence before that. Where can the people find you?
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, all platforms. Giante Baker. That's Geonta Baker.
Alrighty, out. And I was gonna say, so the last thing we do for our show is we kind of end the show with like a message of the day, as far as just sending the people off with a good little positive or negative, however you feel. I don't know, get off your chest, whatever you feel, but mostly positive. We like to but any type of message that you would like to maybe give off to the audience, or any advice, or just maybe one word.
Advice, little motivation. Stay true to yourself and stay grounded, guys.
Yes, absolutely. I like how you always spin that back, because that's kind of been like the core of just everything for you as far as just staying grounded.
Stay grounded. You got to.
Because was it a good thing as far as coming full back circle to the people you started with, or was it like
It is, because God has a funny way of showing you things, or the universe. But it is funny, but he shows you who's loyal and who's there. Like, you really got to pay attention. You don't want to take anyone that God's trying to remove. It's not going to be good. Everything has to align. That's why you got to be grounded, and everyone around you needs to be grounded. So yeah,
absolutely. Shout out to the team.
Yeah, shout out to the team.
I
got the best team, y'all.
Shout out to the team. Shout out to the team. So thank you so much for coming out again. I appreciate you. We had such a great time.
Yeah.
We try to make these conversations seem a little, natural, flowy. So like I said, thank you so much for coming out. Like, yes, you guys, please follow her. Make sure I'm gonna put it up, because we have the little special effects when the video comes. So
okay.
She like, yeah. So please go follow Giante Baker, all social media platforms, and go check out the song Always. Okay, I'm sorry.
You
a slave
girl.
Why you talking like a slave?
Always.
Them be the best songs when you go back to your roots.
Oh, speaking of that, okay, side note, look, we always ending the show, but now Nia brought up a good point last, I want to say 2 shows ago, a show ago. Do you think is that something that you carry behind you as well? The church, the word, does that kind of
major that runs very deep in my family, but grew up off that with my great grandma. She has a big family. She had like 14 kids, but and it's a lot of great grands, and we all came together as one, and that was just like the main foundation
And
I always go back to that.
it has a heavy influence on your music.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I did bring it up. Jermaine Dupri said that's what music is missing.
It is.
People
And I
have-
always say that we need to bring back the real music, like the real soul, the real feeling. I can't sing it unless I feel it.
Right.
Yeah.
So how you feel about this AI?
I like her.
I celebrate
me.
I like her in some ways. You know?
Walk with grace. Diamonds
That's
shining.
Yes, yes.
I don't like that. Not that one. No.
Black women. I'm disgusted actually by it. The AI is tricking my mind. Listen, everybody, I'm convinced anybody. I ain't gonna throw an age on it because people might fight me in the comments, but I could say it's
I'm
definitely.
gonna say 44 and up.
So
46. And
I'm
up.
not even gonna put an age. I'm gonna put a just year on it. If you anybody maybe 81 and up,
Right.
And
they're not.
And
The
they're
AI
winning.
is tricking them. The AI is tricking.
I'm not gonna
them.
say 81. I'm gonna start at like 60 something because I always have to tell my grandma that it's not real. And she thinks
No, that's
it's
what
real because it's on her phone.
That's
and
what I'm
it's
saying.
AI.
Anybody, I feel like.
But that's the point.
1980.
That's the point.
I think it's. I'm not gonna say 1980. I'm gonna give it like 1968.
62.
Actually, I'm gonna give it 2000 because the AI be tricking me too.
That's the whole point of AI. They
real.
want to put out AI so you
Yeah.
won't be able to know what's real and what's fake.
The other day, he was like, "Friend, is this free?" I was like, "Friend, it's April Fool's." He was like, "God,
What was it?
it was something." The AI be tricking. So you know what? Actually, the AI is getting all of it.
Wait, what was it?
It's
I
really
remember
getting
something
me.
like that.
Actually, you know that AI, but definitely with artists, I don't know. I don't like it with the artists.
I mean, as far as them singing on their
Yeah,
songs,
that's
no, I hate
the song
that.
I was singing. I'm a phenomenal
I don't.
black woman.
And why are you talking in black women?
Cause you
What
know,
about?
cause you know,
I didn't hear nobody make a white people song.
no. I'm telling you, I be looking at my pictures. I'm like, Ma, remember what's
Oh.
the business card? I'm like, Ma, who? It's that AI, man. That AI is getting them, please. But no, I don't like it for the music. So I was talking about it with the music.
Mm-hmm, yeah, no.
And what's it? Timbaland got an AI artist.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What is he doing with it?
No.
He produced the beat.
Yo,
I want them
yes.
locked away.
I don't know. I just
That don't even sound. That doesn't even sound
I
pleasing.
don't dare. He has the artist, so I don't know. But the AI has been getting me, so but no, for real. It has really been getting the old people for real.
Just don't let it get you no more, girl.
I'm a phenomenal.
Adapt.
You don't like that song?
Mm-mm.
You
You don't even like
I seen
it.
a video.
You like it.
I
You
don't know
love
how I feel.
it. You do because you're singing it. You like it.
Ladies, they was. I seen a video. It was like a retirement party.
Hey.
All the old black women was singing the song.
She like it, bro.
Yeah. You know, look, Casey.
You want me to remake it for you?
Yes,
Yes, please.
put a real spin.
Send it to me.
I will.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming out.
You're
Please, guys, Deontay Baker. It was such a pleasant time having you with us, and please come back.
Yes, please.
Definitely next time.
because y'all are a vibe.
Yes. So shout out to her for coming out. Shout out to your team. Thank you all so much. Like I said, he wasn't a ghost. It was a manager. That was. She will be performing at the Queen City Awards, November 21st.
Pretty great.
All right. Well, we'll be back with y'all next Monday. Connected with E. Goodbye.
Bye.
You got me for real people.
The Konnected Radio plays the hottest